Hey everyone, I think I just, yep, yes, you're gonna see it covered yesterday. What I think about Donkey Kong Bananza here. A lot of good reviews. I think there's a lot of positive reviews. I think there's people coming in with here. What do you think of Donkey Kong Bananza? Yeah, it's a pretty good game, but then
Let's keep going.
yeah, it comes out like this here. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. But I think it does have some pet peeves for the system. It's like going for the plot here. You can see that's young Pauline. He's in the back of me. And I went over here. I think, and I have to say, it's a pretty good game. But now we're going for the plot holes. Now you can see. Okay, so I think if you head along, or it's at the documents in the past here. This is Pauline, young Pauline. And this is young Pauline here. Playing a little bit here. Now, you rescue Pauline in this game. Earlier in the game, you rescue this purple gem. And then later on, like when you go to the Bananza Donkey Kong DJ here.
This tunnel is incredible! I wonder where it goes. You know, this should be scary, but I feel safe with you.
And I'm just going to go to the tunnel here. Some people, and I have to say, you know, I'm glad this is we finally got a the first Donkey Kong game since Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64. I think it was like now we have Hilltop Layer here. I'm really glad that we finally got a new Donkey Kong game. And the last time was Donkey Kong 64 back in. And I still remember the game here. Although we did have now in Donkey Kong 64 that you get the. Oh, Bananza. In the previous game, and you can actually build up the skills. Like depending on and you get some skill points if you grow some bananas over here, but. Really glad, and so yeah, in Donkey Kong 64, he actually just walks around and runs to 2 feet. And this one, he actually like this here. Other people over here, and when I think about the change in Donkey Kong here, I think that they finally put some color in here. Looks like a little more of an orange color here. He's more of a brown over here. But yeah, I'm glad that we finally got a new Donkey Kong 3D, decent Donkey Kong 3D games since Donkey Kong 64. On Nintendo 64, and yeah, we've got maybe some pseudo 3D areas, but it was the Barrel Blast or Donkey Kong Drum Beat or those games here. Then we got the new Donkey Kong Country games, and then now it's finally here. It's gonna here. Now I didn't do much. I'm just gonna go back to the. But anyway, I didn't do any over here. But now you see that Pauline is in the back here. He's an ally here. But now the color of the hair of Pauline. Now he has red hair. here's the plot twist that we have here. You see, here's Helen Alley. Why is he kind of kidnapped in this game? And why does Pauline have blonde hair? And I have to say, you know, with the plot hole I'm trying to fill in, that Donkey Kong and Pauline relations soured a little bit. I mean, what happened? I mean, did he bleach his hair or something like that? Yeah, I'm playing with one hand. Did Pauline bleach her hair like this before? Because, you know, young Pauline had red hair. And so it's Pauline and the other games, and adult Pauline here, and Mario. But you're telling me that, yeah, I'm better than this. You're telling me that Pauline has blonde hair. I wonder if Pauline bleached her hair? I don't know what it is here. But I think Nintendo really should, you know, discuss, I mean, the plots in between Donkey Kong Bananza. And also, I think that Donkey Kong that I have in Bananza is the original Donkey Kong in around here. Because you have young Pauline, and then you have the old Pauline back, and at the time of Donkey Kong Country, you have Donkey Kong Jr. So I think that Nintendo should, you know, explain the situation here, how Pauline got the blonde hair in the original one. And believe it or not, yeah, this was a building that it was in a construction. You know, Donkey Kong kidnapped it, ran it up, and wrecked it over here. But you know, it's Nintendo. I know I'm better than this. I can complete the first stage here, but I'm just putting one hand here and I'm talking like this here. But yeah, I have to say, yeah, Donkey Kong. I'm glad that we finally get another decent Donkey Kong 3D game. Something we had to wait 25 years from since the Nintendo 64. So yeah, that's what my thoughts about Donkey Kong Bananza here. I think that what Nintendo should do is maybe have a compilation pack again. Maybe a Donkey Kong Classic All-Stars like this, like remaster the original Donkey Kong trilogy games on the Super Nintendo and Donkey Kong 64. I'm sure that Nintendo wants to I don't know why I didn't get the score when I jump over the barrel, but anyway. I think what Nintendo should be doing here, remaster Donkey Kong 64 and put Donkey Kong Country Trilogy into this one. And I think that's what Nintendo should be doing here. I think Donkey Kong 64 would look great remastered. So yeah, that's just my review. And so yeah, JD out. I think Donkey Kong's a pretty Bananza. It's a good game. I don't think they're quite lying here about the here. So yeah, it's me, JD out. And yeah, it's National Ice Cream Weekend, and support your local businesses. And yeah, explain how Pauline got his blonde hair on the original Donkey Kong. But yet, in the Donkey Kong Bananza, we have younger Pauline with dark red hair, much like the Pauline in later hairs. And so yeah, well, it's Nintendo.